I'm going to guide you through this mobility routine. We're going to do 5 repetitions, each position on each side. It's going to take about 12 minutes. So you're going to start on your back, knees and feet together, arms out like a T position, letting the knees fall to one side, keeping shoulders on the ground. Okay, there's 5. Knee to chest, we're going to do circles, one direction, 5 reps. Switching directions, same side. Okay, switching legs. And there's 5, switch sides. Okay, next, feet flat on the floor. We're going to do a hip shift. So imagine there's a plunger on one of my knees and it kind of pulls my knee and hip away while the other one goes in. Feet stay flat on the floor. One hip shifting out, one hip shifting more into the socket. There's 3. And 5. Okay, next one's a hip arc, so legs are straight out. Imagine there's a string on one tip of my pelvis. It's going to lift me up into the air and then slide the heel upwards, knees falling out. Hips going up and a little bit of rotation. Heel slides up, knee relaxes out. Push through the heel a little bit to get the hip off the ground. All these movements are very gentle and relaxed. No forcing is allowed. Here's number 5. We're going to switch sides. So again, this hip kind of up and over. Heel slides up. Leg and hip opens up. Rotating. Last one. Here's number 5. Okay, active hamstring. Grabbing the back of the leg, relaxing the hold with the arms, kicking up. Relaxing the foot, not necessarily pulling it back to yourself. There's 3. 5. Let's switch sides. Okay, relax legs back down, arms out to a T position again, hip sweep, so it's similar to the hip arc. You're gonna take that hip up to the ceiling and across, then lift the knee, then kick the lower leg out. Hip, knee, lower leg. So this move is done a lot where the leg is just kicked straight up and then over. We're initiating the movement from the hip, and then the knee and the lower leg kick across. Then you're going to transition to your side. One knee comes to the ground. You reach back for the other ankle. You're going to rotate and just slightly stretch to the opposite side. Nice and gentle. Here's 3. Switching sides. All right, and then into all fours. Very standard cat-cow here. So you're going to round up through the back and then sag and extend. Going into spinal wave, so all fours, hands at chest level, gently press up and extend, then roll, tuck the chin back down to the ground, repeat. Okay, and then going into down dog, active. So hands and feet into a push-up plank position. Heels are going to drop back to the ground. Hips go up, back to push-up position. Back down to your stomach. We're going to do a modified scorpion. So hands are back in that press position. You're going to kick up, point the toe, and reach towards the opposite side as you do a small press up. Then up into half kneeling position. So one knee's down, other leg is up. You're going to take the hand on the same side that the leg is down and reach across. And then punching towards, reaching up and across. Punching. I'm rotating my hips with each movement, so I'm closing them down towards the knee that's up. And then I'm kind of opening them up. I feel a little stretch through my adductor. I'm always taking my opposite arm and reaching it behind my back just for a little bit of shoulder mobility. So a few things going on with this one. Switch sides. Up and across. Again, try to take my hips towards that lead leg. Punching away, opening up through the adductor. One leg out. We're going to rotate up and away. Flex down and towards. Don't have to do the hands like I am. I'm just showing you where the torso is moving. Switching sides. Great toe rocker. So you're going to flex the toes under the foot And then you're rocking back, shifting some weight into that stretch, backing off, sitting back onto that foot, supporting with the arms and the other leg. Switching sides, toes are under, shifting weight back, relaxing off it. Okay, ankle rocker, half kneeling position again, hands more on the ground. You're going to take that knee forward into some ankle mobility, backing off, keeping the heel loosely down. It could come up just a little bit. There's 5, switching sides. Okay, into sprinter stretch. You stay in the same position. You're going to take hips up to the ceiling. That front foot stays flat. Stretch through the hamstrings. Switching sides. Okay, up to standing position. Toe dexterity or toe yoga. So you're going to go big toe up, keep the little toes down, and then switch. Little toes come up, big toe goes down. There's 1. And 5. Widen your stance. This one's called speed skater to shot putter. So you're going to kind of reach down and across like a speed skater. Up and across like you're pressing a shot put. There's 5, switching sides. Okay, and then we're going to do a few exercises where we're walking, kind of transitioning things into gait movement. So you could do 5 links back and forth of a room for this. First one, we're going to do overhead punch and step. So I'm here, really trying to reach long on the arm that I'm punching up as I take that next step. Then I'm going to reverse it. Elbow and foot go back in synchronization. Opening up through the front of the hip, stretching the calf. Opening up through the front of the shoulder. Back into step and punch. Think about getting that hip down as you punch. Thinking soft toes, heel down as you step back. Obviously mindful of doing this at a safe place where you're not going to trip over anything. There you go.